the Roulette Master, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 9 a.m. And I've had a lot of messages from everyone this week about whether they like to follow the winner or to bet against what has hit recently, like I've done in the last few videos. And I just wanted to let everyone know that even though I probably do that the most, I still play follow the winner a lot too, but I use a different system for that. I like to play follow the winner 2 up, 1 down, like Lenny's system. And for those of you that don't know what that is, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I use that. And I just try to make sure that the 12 that last hit is in one of the two 12s that I've selected. So that would be the first 12. And I try to avoid the second 12 unless that's the last one hit. So in this case, I would do 10 and 10 and make sure I include the last 12 that hit. And those are $10 units. So when I lose, just like I did there, I'm going to go up 2 units, which is 30 apiece. But now I have to include that second 12. And when I include the second 12 as the last one hit, then I'm always going to select the first 12. So there's the first and second. And that's a $60 bet because we've gone from 10 and we've increased by 2 units to 30 on each. And the reason I use follow the winner on this is because eventually you're going to get a run of 12s in a row, and when you do, it's going to pay off. So remember with this system, you only go 1 back. So we won there at 30, so we would go to 20 on the next bet, and we would make sure that the second 12 is in there, and then the first 12. And we won at 20, so then the next one would be back to 10 again. Right now we're up $30, and we make sure that 18's in there. So now we're at 10, and then I pick first over third. And then again, when I have, when the second is not the last one hit, I always leave that one out and do first and third. So we're at 10 each now, we're up $30. And that's just the way I do it. I mean, you can mix that up a little bit. The key is the 2 up, 1 down, and we just lost at 20, so that would mean the next one's going to be 2 up from that, which is 40. I'm sorry, we lost 10 each there, so we'd go from 10 to 30, and we'd make sure the third's included. So then again, I leave out the second unless it's the last one hit. So we've gone from 10 to 30. But eventually, when you're playing follow the winner with this strategy, once you do get a long run in a row, that's when you want to cash out for sure. So last one was at $30 and we won, so now we're at 20 each. We have to include the first 12 because it was the winner, and then we'll do third because again I usually select that over the second based on where the numbers are on the wheel. And go ahead and spin. Okay, we won at 20, so then the next bet's going to be 10. We have to include the first 12, and then again we leave the second out, or that's what I like to do. And we're up $60 so far. Another win at 10, so again we have to include the third this time. And so third and first, we're up 70. But I kind of wanted to do this video just to show you that I do it both ways. I don't always bet against what has hit recently, and I don't always play follow the winner. I probably bet against what's hit recently a little bit more than that, but this is the method that I use more with follow the winner. And you can see on that last one we won 10, so we're still at 10, and we're up $80. Okay, we won. And sorry if you hear my dog snoring in the background there. All right, we're still at 10. Okay, 10, and we have to include the first. And again, I leave the second out unless it's the last one hit, based on where the numbers are on the wheel. Okay, we won that one, so we're still on 10, and we're up $110. We have to include the third, so we put third in first, and let's spin. Okay, we get on a little bit of a run here, and that's what happens when you do follow the winner. You eventually get on a run, and that's when you want to cash out, is when you end that run. And now we have to include the third 12 again because it won. And then again, I take the first over the second, and let's spin. Okay, there's a loss. So again, we go from 10 to 30. We include the second 12, and I go first over third when I'm in that situation. And then let's spin. So now we're at 30. Okay, we won at 30, so the next one will be 20. We're up 130, and we have to include the second 12 because it won. And then we're going to include the first 12 in that at 20. Okay, another one. So this is when you can take advantage of all those wins in a row when you're playing follow the winner. And we're up 150. And on that last one, you can see we bet 20 each. So now we're back to 10 each because we're going back 1 unit when we win, and we're going up 2 units when we lose. So now we're back to 10, but we have to include the second 12. So because we're following the winner, and take the first over the third. Okay, and we lost at 10 each, so now we go to 30 each again, and we have to include the third 12, which just hit. And then again, I take the first over the second. Okay, we won at 30, so the next one's going to be 20, and we have to include the first 12, and then again, I take the third over the second at 20 each. Okay, and we won, so now we go back from 20 to 10, and again, we have to include the third 12 that just won, and then I take the first over the second. We're up 180. I would recommend a $2,000 bankroll when you're doing this, just because if you do get way behind, you need it to have the patience to come back. And okay, we won again, so now we're up 190. We're going to take the first because it just won, and then we always take the third over the second. Okay, so now we're up $200, and that's a good place to run with your money. I like when I get up 200. A lot of times that's when I step away a little bit and then come back, and it's a good stop win for you if you're starting with 10 on each. But you can keep going further if you'd like. Just make sure that you only risk money that you're okay parting with. But I hope that you win, and I just wanted to share that. That this is kind of a system that I do when I use play the winner a lot, because I don't use the betting against the last 2 to 4 every time I play. So I kind of wanted to give you a little versatility there, but this is the system I switch to when I do follow the winner, because I really like Lenny's system. And this system also works better that when I didn't get super high in the progression, but once you get up, over 50 in the progression, and you're in session profit, start back over. Don't just keep going up if you lose. So that's the last thing I wanted to tell you about this. I always, if I get up there, like if I lose at 10, then I go to 30, then I go to 50. And once I get in session profit, which means from the last time that I won, where I was at, I start back over. So remember that. That'll help you with this system. And remember to have a nice bankroll with it. If you don't have that much to play with, just reduce the size of the starting bet. But that's a good one that I use for fall of the winter, since I've been doing the last few videos on betting against what has hit recently. And I think there's merit to both ways. I just play them a little different. And when I use the 6 outside bets when I'm betting against what's hit recently, and then when I play fall of the winter, I usually switch over to this system, and it's worked pretty well. So let me know down in the comments what you think, and if you have a system, I would love to see it and showcase it on the channel, so please send it in, as well as any comments or ideas that you have. I would love to hear them, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner and ring that bell for notifications, because I have new content releasing every single day of the week, and I want you to be notified when a new video comes out. So this is the Roulette Master, and have a great day.